It's not a normal world, it's Taskmaster World. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry there's been a delay in videos. It's because I run 16 YouTube channels altogether, 10 podcasts, and currently doing college work, so things have stretched out time-wise. And I've been trying to improve the channel to make it less this, more something more exciting like I did when I recreated an international Taskmaster task. So I've been working on ideas to improve the channel. If you have any ideas what type of videos in this format, or in any format, or any ideas you want to see on this channel, let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully the audio is better. I use a software called Adobe Podcast AI, which is an AI feature to improve audio. Until I work out the best way to wear my lapel mic that I own. This video is a month or so late. So this is why it's changed to a March 2023 roundup as provided by Taskmaster.info, which is a fantastic website I highly recommend. I also recommend this team, because I think they're called Taskmaster Worldwide Inc., which are a subtitling collective of non-profiting people. So these people that do it for free, and they translate UK version into, let's say, Polish, and so many languages, and then they're now translating Taskmaster Portugal into English and other languages for English viewers to enjoy. And also, because this is a roundup of March 2023, there will be some non-UK news. So if you have any insight of how to pronounce names of the contestants that I mentioned here, please let me know in the comment section down below so we can get in touch, so I can either get a recording of you saying the name, so I can use in the videos of later me saying them, or I can learn how to pronounce the names from there. So let's get into the video without further ado. The podcast will return, by the way, as well. So the date of this article being written on Taskmaster.info is the 19th of the 3rd, 2023. There's been a lot of Taskmaster related news over the past couple of weeks. So here's a roundup. Yes, a lot of news. So some news is old that I'll sort of add new bits to, because I'm reading this a while after it's gone out. So the air date for Taskmaster UK Series 15 was the 30th of March. Now, we're currently on episode 3. So far, the series is amazing. Jenny and Claire is just outstanding this series. In the last episode, spoiler alert, if you've not seen Taskmaster Series 15 Episode 3, please pause it now, go watch the episode, come back. Then you can hear my opinion on a certain moment in the episode. There you go. All the non-viewers have left now because they've now gone to watch the episode. Jenny and Claire laughing when they're having the double hats on her head and not knowing whether or not she's getting a potato or a toy or not was hilarious, because she then mentioned about Wozniak thing, saying, I had a good day. Now, speaking about Wozniak, we'll dump that news later on. And the series so far is amazing. Maeve Martin is even more incredible. I saw their stand-up special recently. What I'm going to say on their stand-up special is that the content, like what was said, was funny, was brilliant, but the way it was filmed and edited seemed slightly off, where bits and jokes were cut off, or they cut into different angles, didn't work. So Netflix, that was Netflix's fault. Maeve Martin did a fantastic stand-up special, but the way it was edited and the way it was filmed didn't come across that, so I would have preferred to see it live. But on Taskmaster, they're doing incredible. Kyle Smith Bino, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is doing even better on Taskmaster than I thought. I thought he was going to be one of those, like, do it straight to the point, but went crazy. And Frankie Bile and Alvaro were crazy as ever. Taskmaster UK is also been announced by Channel 4 and Avalon Productions that Taskmaster UK has been renewed up to Series 21, which means we could have a Taskmaster Champions very soon, number 3, and we could have a Taskmaster Champions of Champions of Champions, number 1, or we could do a Denmark soon and a loser series. In addition to Channel 4 announcing that they've renewed Taskmaster up to Series 21, and whilst announcing that radio formats such as Popmaster are coming to TV, so they did a whole slate of announcements recently. In that slate of announcements, they announced something really weird that you saw from Bake Off, because when the BBC had Great British Bake Off, they did a version of Junior Bake Off for CBC. and that moved with Channel 4 to Channel 4, and they do that now. So because of that format being a 5 o'clock weekly and daily, actually, and people enjoy watching children bake and watching the competition, see how these young bakers are really good and how they're incredible. There's some of these children on Bake Off were better than the grown-ups. So it's an odd shift from that. So they did now they're doing Taskmaster Junior or Junior Taskmaster, which currently doesn't have a release date, but has had some rumours knocking about. There's been some rumours that Mike Wozniak and Gus Carr might be involved. This isn't confirmed nor denied. It's just they've talked about Taskmaster a lot more recently, and Alex has mentioned it in a Ask Me Anything. I think that's what an MMA is. I think I'm not too sure, but he had said that he would, if he wanted another task consultant like Tim Kane, that he would choose Mike Wozniak. So that must mean that Mike Wozniak might be in Taskmaster June, because he mentioned, oh, we could possibly work again together one day. They mentioned it, Gus Carr and Mike, so that's only speculation and rumour. Back to actual facts. As part of the news, the 6 additional series of Taskmaster UK have been commissioned. It was also announced that the new version of the show Junior Taskmaster was currently in production, aimed at kids and featuring contestants between ages 9 to 11. So, I don't know if this is a fact, but is any of the previous Taskmaster contestants, do they have from Series 1 to Series 15, do they have children that are aged between 9 and 11? Because if they do, they could have the kids of the adult contestants. I don't know, because Alex has said that it wouldn't generally work with the general public, but since announcing and doing the whole Taskmaster education, where you have Taskmaster clubs in schools, and you have Taskmaster part of the curriculum, and they made it educated-fied, I don't know, could that work? I want to watch it. I'm excited. Who are going to be the new hosts? Because Alex and Greg do a lot already. They do like 2 series of Taskmaster at a time. So I'm curious to know whether or not it's a success or it's a failure. Hopefully for Alex to say it's a success, because I know Taskmaster education has been a huge success. Additionally, in the world of Taskmaster, Taskmaster Portugal has begun airing. I think they're currently on episode 4 or 3, and we'll find out here in a few seconds. As I can tap on the thing, because it's sending me to the link. So, they've currently had 1, 2, 3, 4. They've had 4 episodes of the current series airing, and they've had 2 of the guest thing. So it's the same people from the last series, which I'm quite curious to know whether or not that works. Here's what Taskmaster.info had said. Please check out that website, it's incredible. I'm actually linked in the link section for useful resources as well as the website, so I am very happy about that. That was my thumbnail for you. So, we know for some time that the second series of Taskmaster Portugal was started soon, but the start date for the series and the identity of the weekly contestants has not been released. On the 11th of March 2023, the following teaser trailer for the series was released. There you go. I'm not going to play the trailer because there's no subtitles to it, and because it's already aired. 2 days later, it was publicly confirmed that the official Taskmaster Portugal, or as it's shortened to Taskmaster PT, that the series would begin on the 18th of March, so it's currently 4 episodes into the series. So far, so good. It has been announced in episode 3. Spoiler warning, spoiler warning. If you've not seen Taskmaster Portugal or Taskmaster PT Series 2, Episode 3, this will be a spoiler. I repeat, this will be a spoiler. The Episode 3, I think, had Alex involved. Don't know what the task was, but I know he had Socks and Alex involved. I'm yet to find out, but I will be making a video on the matter when I know more details. It appeared that the guest contestants for each episode of the series will only be announced, in a weekly leading up to each episode, rather than all being announced in advance. It has also been confirmed that the third series of the show, which has already begun production, will feature a completely new fixed panel of contestants. The air date for the third series has not yet been announced, but given how early production has begun, it's possible it could air late 2023 rather than early 2024. And then we always had some news that I can't talk about because I run a family-friendly family-friendly Taskmaster YouTube channel. I also have a family-run Doctor Who YouTube channel. So the news on the facts around Taskmaster Norway isn't for this channel. I can't talk about that. I do apologise. Now we have had some news from Bestie Test, Taskmaster Sweden. This article is a different article, but I'm just going to read the Taskmaster Sweden news. So, it was officially announced that S4, no, not S4C, that's the Welsh channel, that SVT are no longer going to be producing Taskmaster Sweden. This does not mean, this is my knowledge, I'm scanning the article to try and find the news, that it's not, I'm not saying that it isn't going to be, but Barbara Larson and David Sundin are still going to be in it. Here it is, the actual news. I found it now, so I wanted to just say what I knew. So it says, until the 7th series, which first aired in 2023, the show was commissioned by the broadcaster on SVT, which is a channel that has no adverts completely, which means that if the BBC ever wanted to acquire Taskmaster, which they originally had under the BBC Studio branding on BBC 3 or BBC 2, then it could work. So he said, until the 7th series, which first aired in 2023, the show was commissioned by the broadcaster SVT, which also do Melody Festival, which is a Eurovision contest where they choose who goes to Eurovision in Sweden. However, beginning in 2024, the rights to the format are owned by the competing commercial channel TV4. Whether or not that's a good thing is yet to be known. I do know that a lot of people are apprehensive, upset, and a little bit concerned because apparently the format will change forever, but then it will be the same. But Barbara Larson and David Sundin are both reassured fans that they will still be involved in Taskmaster. So, there you have it. That is the Taskmaster news for the 15th of April 2023. Any recommendations for videos and any ideas of what videos you want to see on this channel, let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, remember, keep tasking. Bye!
Hello everyone, please subscribe to Taskmaster World.